Welcome to this special yoga session. This flow consists of feel-good stretches, long holds, and is meant to de-stress you. It also doubles as the perfect cooldown after a workout, and it has kittens. I'll be giving minimal cues, but there will be enough to help you comfortably settle into each pose alongside a sound chime. So grab your mat, maybe a pillow, and enjoy the relaxing vibes, stretches, music, and the kittens. First off, we're going to begin with hip circles with the right leg. Try and keep the back neutral and isolate the movement in the right leg, right glute. Bring that leg down and swap sides. Nice and slow and controlled. Imagine there's kittens underneath you and you're trying not to hit them. Return back to neutral and walk those hands forward a little bit. Tuck the toes under, hips up and back. Enter your first downward dog. Sink the chest down. Feel free to add some pedals, or you can hold stillness if you prefer that today. From here, raise the right leg up, torso still facing the mat, and lower it back down. Couple reps just like this, lifting and lowering that right leg. Good. From here, we're going to step it forward, right foot between the hands, left knee on the mat, and find your low lunge on the right side. Try not to sink all the way down. Keep a little bit of engagement in the legs, pulling the right foot back and the left foot forward, adding a squeeze. Slow your breathing. From here, option to go into lizard pose. So bringing that foot on the outside of the hands and either lowering onto the forearms or just staying elevated on the hands. This one is a deep stretch, so take it easy, don't add pressure. From here, enter into your 1/2 monkey splits, extending that leg as much as possible, but a bend in the knee is fine. Option to tilt the right foot slightly to the right, bring both hands to the right side of the mat, just for a slightly different stretch. Now return back to low lunge, an option here to either just actively bring the left leg towards your back or reach back with the right hand and pull it in for an even deeper stretch. Breathe into this one, ease out if you feel any kind of cramping in the hamstring. Good job. From here, step that right foot back. And we're gonna flow all the way down onto our stomachs for a few Cobra Lifts. Make sure you move any kittens out of the way. When you're there, begin to lift and lower. Use the back muscles for this. No pressure in the hands. Good job. Press back to downward dog. From here, left leg lifts and add a few 3-legged dog lifts on the left side. Minimal movement in the lower back. Make sure this is all the leg and the glute. Step that left leg forward, right knee down, low lunge on the left side. Try not to sink all the way again. Deep breaths in and out. Still finding that stretch, but keeping some muscle engagement. Option to enter lizard pose, either all the way onto the forearms or remaining on the hands. Good job. From here, extend that left leg as much as you comfortably can and enter your hop splits. Option to add in the toe tilt to the left and move the hands over to the left side of the mat. Here we go. Come back into that low lunge position. Left hand fishes for the right foot, or just bring that right foot towards the glute using your active range of motion. Good job. From here, bring it back to the middle, step that left foot back, and we're gonna lower down onto our stomach again. Couple more Cobra lifts from here. This time we are going to use a bit of pressure in the hands. Lift as high as you can, comfortably pull the chest forward, and then lower down onto the forearms for Sphinx Pose. Push up and back to downward dog. From here, right leg lifts and bring the right knee towards the right thumb, left leg towards the left hand, but if you are already feeling a little tight in the hips, then bring that left foot closer towards the hips. Some people find a little bit of comfort by placing a pillow under the hips, so go for that if you'd like. We'll be holding this one for a while, so make sure it is comfortable. If it isn't, then there's always option 3 to bring that left knee or left leg up a little bit closer in a bend. Option to be up onto the hands or down on the forearms. And just sink gently into the stretch. Close the eyes, take some deep breaths, or watch the kittens run around. All right, go ahead and swap sides. Feel free to pedal it out in between each pose as they are long holds. And when you get to the other side, find that comfortable position again by adding the cushion, staying up on the hands, bringing the left foot closer towards the hips or further away, or even bringing that right leg up to the side to make it a little easier on the hips. Good job. Return back to downward dog. Again, pedal it out a little bit. Or enter straight into our next pose, Garland Pose. Bring those feet outside the hands. And then either leave the hands on the mat or connect them in the middle for prayer pose. Option to add a bind in, tucking the left arm around the outside of the left leg. Right hand meets the left hand on the left side of the body. Taking it to the other side now. From here, take a seat and find a forward fold. Gentle bend in the knees is fine. Close the eyes. Find that comfortable hamstring stretch. Slow, deep breaths. From here, scoot forward, go ahead and lay gently down onto your back, feet tucked in or extended out for a short Shavasana. I have 3 things for you to do here today. Number 1 is breathe even deeper, exhales longer than the inhale. Number 2 is relax a different part of your body with every exhale. And number 3 is think of one thing you were grateful for that happened this week. Try and do those 3 things in stillness here. feel free to stay here as long as you like, but if you're ready to exit, roll on up, find a comfortable seat, and bow down, thanking yourself for practicing. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed this relaxing session and the little dose of kittens. I will see you next time. Thank you again for joining me.